Hello everyone, I am Priyashu Rakshit from Team Sugamya of Kendriya Vidyalaya Barakpur Army, and this is my video submission for ATL Marathon 2020. For this year's ATL Marathon, I have chosen the problem statement: innovate a system to promote access to technology, skill development and employment opportunities of backward states and weaker sections of the society. For my model, I have decided to focus on one weak section of the society, that is Divyang people. Divyang people, previously known as differently abled people, face various barriers on their day-to-day life. Such barriers also exist when they try to access technology. Say, for example, someone is unable to move his or her hands. How will she access personal computers through keyboards or mouse? To address this problem, I have designed a model of pair of glasses. By wearing these pair of glasses, you can control a computer just through eye movements. Without taking much of your time, let's move on and see the model. This is my current working prototype. You can see it is a pair of ordinary glasses and a IR sensor has been hooked to one of its side. These IR sensors are commonly available and very cheap. They can be manufactured locally. These IR sensors are then connected to a common microcontroller. In my case, it is a Arduino Uno. Now, without further delay, let us go on and see this prototype in action. And here we are on the computer to see our prototype in action. It might be difficult to tell on camera, but I am wearing those prototype glasses right now. And these glasses are connected to the Arduino as I have shown you earlier, and the Arduino is connected to the computer via USB port. In the computer screen, you can see that I have launched a Python program. This program parses the incoming data from the Arduino and performs actions accordingly. The Arduino sends data according to the input received by this sensor. So, to understand the flow of data, I will restate it again. The sensor detects eye movements. Those eye movements are sent to the Arduino. The Arduino converts those eye movements to something meaningful that the computer can understand and sends through the serial port. Then this Python script that I have written parses the data incoming through the serial port and performs actions accordingly. Enough talking, now I will show you my prototype in action. First, I will open my computer and browse through local files of the computer. You can see both of my hands are here and I am not touching either the keyboard or the mouse. So here I open my computer. My computer has opened, and now let's browse through these drives. I am opening the drive with my name, that is drive F. As you can see, I have opened the drive. We can browse through each and every file in that drive. See, I can browse through each and every file and open any file that I need. For example, let's open this third file. And I am able to open any file that I need. Now let's close the file explorer and browse the internet. You can see both of my hands are still here and I'm not touching the keyboard or mouse. Now let's open the default browser. In my case it is Mozilla. And now we are accessing the internet. Let's watch some YouTube. And here we have opened YouTube. Now let's check our email. You can see Gmail has also opened and I am able to check email. Now let's close the web browser. Till now I haven't touched the keyboard or mouse, and everything you have seen till now is being controlled just by my eyes. Now let's close the browser. You can see basic file browsing and browsing the internet is possible through my prototype. Upon further improvement, I believe anything that is possible through a keyboard or mouse could be made possible by my prototype. Now let's exit this program, and that was the working and ground implementation of my prototype. Now further I will explain what is the contribution of different team members. Now let's have a look at the contribution of different members of our team. First, as I have said earlier, the name of our team is Sugamya. Sugamya is the Sanskrit for accessible, and since we are making technology more accessible, we thought this name is appropriate. There are two members in our team. First is me, Priyashu Rakshit, and second is Shushmita, another girl from our class. Our mentor is Mr. Niharendu Sen sir. He is the PGT physics in our school and also the in charge of ATL in our school. The contribution of Shushmita was she provided with the research that served as an inspiration for this prototype. She first researched thoroughly to see what challenges do Divyang people face in accessing technology, and then researched about the ready-made products available in the market that achieve what my prototype achieves. She saw that the cost of ready-made products is very high and makes it inaccessible to poorer section of the society. So I designed this prototype in a way that it is cheap and can be accessed by even poor people. This prototype uses very cheap sensors. The sensor that I have used costs only 30 rupees in the local market, and it has another benefit that it can be manufactured locally in India. My contribution to this project was that I designed this prototype and worked and make it working. Thank you for watching our video. The link to this research article and to the different code, be it the Arduino code or the Python code I have used, will be in the description. Thank you again for checking my video out, and suggestions are welcome in the comments.